Alright, for the most part I think we can get away with a Phillips head screwdriver. We're going to take one of the stands and assemble that, one of the legs. We're going to use these screws right here. You'll see that it goes into the bottom right there. 4 per leg. Alright, I actually had to take a break and look at the directions. I actually found a Mark 1 version instructions for assembly of this. They were a lot clearer than what they had for the Mark 2, it looks like. What you gotta do is, you're gonna take this screw, and these come like pre-screwed together. You're gonna put one end in here, and insert the bolt from the other side. Of course, it'd be better if you had 2 screwdrivers. And then repeat with the other leg. This is where the rollers go that hold the vinyl. Right, now that you've gotten those 2 assembled, you're going to put the beam in the middle. You're going to want the model number facing out. For that, you use these plastic pieces and these screws. Okay, now that we've assembled the main part of the stand, we'll go ahead and take it off the table, and I'll lay the vinyl printer on top. Here's where the fuse goes. You can see there's already one in there. Here's the power button on this side. And here's where we plug in the power cord. If you look at the bottom here, it just sits right here. There's a fan on the bottom. Alright, the casters were locked from the shipment. There'll be a couple zip ties keeping this in place. Another thing you're going to want to do is get that grounding cable and find a screw on the bottom. They say use an ohm meter to make sure you're making contact with the board. Unfortunately, I don't have one that's working right now. I used one of the smaller bolt holes on the bottom, and then made sure I was making metal to metal contact here on the frame. On this side we have the USB connection and the serial COM port. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and move the pinch rollers out. Somewhere it did note, never leave these down while the machine's not in use. I'm going to go ahead and get the blade holder out. It has a lockdown screw and then a screw to adjust how far in or how far out the blade is. We'll go ahead and go back to our 3-pack of blades and take one out. has a protective sheath over the sharp part. Now this has a magnet in it. You basically push it all the way down and you'll feel the magnet grab it. From what I read on forums, a good starting place for the knife and how far out it should be is about the width of a credit card. So we can see it's almost there right now. Might advance it just a little bit. Of course, we will be test cutting anyways. That looks about right. I'm going to go ahead and lock down the bottom part. And then for the holder, all we're going to do is loosen that up and just set it right there. Has a little collar that I'll catch and then just tighten it back up. So there we have it. The assembly is pretty much done. All we have to do is get some vinyl on it, plug it in, and go ahead and install the drivers, install the software that we're going to be using, and do the test print, which that'll be in my next video. So please like this one and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thanks a lot for watching.